I am without you standing next to me. 'Cause we've been growing.
Hey everyone, it's Christina from American Root Flower Farm. So we are out here on the You-Pick Flower Farm right now, and we are just getting some stuff done. We're doing some more thinning, we are doing some weeding, and we are doing some planting. We've got the boys out here with us, the babies, and the 9-year-old, and they're not really helping, but they're, by them doing their thing, we can do our thing. So yeah, so Ona's down there right now doing some weeding or tilling, getting the weeds out, and working on the drip line. And I can't find my seeds. I lost them the other day when I was out here. And so I only brought a limited few with me. And let me tell you what those are. Okay, so what I have with me today is the White Light Pro Cut. And I'll put it in pictures. I'll put in pictures here, 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 somewhere. I've got Hopi Red Amaranth with some scribbles on it. I've got Amaranth, the Tower series. Amaranth, Autumn Touch. Okay, so I'm at the top row where the sunflowers and the Benary's Giants are. I'm at the I'm at the northern end of the farm, and there's only one row of sunflowers right here. Somehow we only planted one row instead of planting multiple rows. We must have lost track while we were laying the seed, and so I'm going to plant some more in there, but first I'm going to do the weeding, and I'm going to dodge these sprinklers at the same time. You know what I did the other day is I just readjusted them. I readjusted like the one that was hitting me. I just turned it, and so it wasn't hitting me. Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh, you are soaking wet.
So it's not pointless.
Oh, mother of pearls. Oh. You guys are wondering what weeds we're pulling, or why are we pulling weeds? Why are they pulling weeds when they could just spray? We don't spray very much. We definitely don't spray for weeds. We just take care of them by hand or with tools instead of spraying them, because we try to go as organic as possible. Here comes the sprinkler. Oh, it didn't get me too bad. Oh, it's getting my legs. And if you're wondering what kind of weeds we're battling, it's these lovely guys right here, which are super easy to pull out of the ground. As long as the ground is like somewhat moist, they are pretty easy to pull out. But they get quite tall. I mean, those guys are about 45 days old. We planted them we planted the sunflowers about 45 days ago, and so the bed was clear of all weeds when we planted. So that would make them about 45 days old. And I'm almost done. So Ona is actually putting in, he's putting in drip line in this top row. This is the only row that we have yet to put drip line in. Sunflowers don't take much water, so we've just been overhead watering them, even though it can cause disease. But these are a quick crop. They're 60 days. They're pro cut. They're one and done. But anyways, so he's actually going to put in a drip line on this top row now that he's done all the other rows. And so he's going to put that drip line in. I don't know if he's going to do it today because he's tilling, because he's doing some tilling, but this will be getting done. This whole top row right here is our succession planting of sunflowers, and it's multiple varieties if you didn't catch that before in a past video. So us taking the weeds out is giving the sunflowers more room to grow. That way it doesn't crowd the sunflowers and it doesn't cause the sunflowers to have small heads. I just spent like 5 minutes talking to the phone and it wasn't even recording.
Really?
Yes. So here we go again. So I'm going to, so I've got this area weeded. It's probably about 25 feet maybe 20 feet. I feel like I can fit maybe 5 of me in there. I should lay down and measure it. See exactly how long it is, because that would just be silly. And so yeah, I feel like it's about 20-25 feet. That I cleared out. So I'm going to put in 3 rows of sunflowers right here. Sunflowers need to be planted. They don't need to be. Sunflowers should be planted 4 to 6 inches apart. The size of the bloom on the sunflower is determined by the spacing between the plants. So the closer the plants are together, the smaller the bloom will be. The further apart the plants are together, the further apart the plants are, the larger the bloom will be. These blooms for the Pro Cut can be, I think, up to 8 inches maybe. That I might just be making that up. And so, but I know that the average is about 6 inches, and then you want a sunflower about 6 inches. You don't want one too much bigger than that because it's hard to work with in an arrangement or in a bouquet, in a market bouquet. So I'm planting these. I'm going to do 3 rows here. I'm just going to use my hoe right here, my handy dandy hoe, this little hoe, and just make a line, make a little row, a little divot, a little ravine, a little empty river. So I could actually do another row if I wanted to weed a little bit more, but I think that this is gonna be enough. We'll see how many seeds I can get down here. So I just have the white light. I will plug in a picture right here of what they are, but they are a white sunflower with a light center with a gold center. They are a Pro Cut, which means that they are pollenless, and there is 1 bloom per stem. So once you get that cut, once you get that bloom, then you take the whole plant out and you just plant more all summer long. Germination rate on these are 97%, which is really high. So I'm gonna drop down 1 seed every 6 inches. So I just counted, that's actually only about 20 per row right there. Maybe 25 at most, which is only 75 sunflowers, and that's not very much. So I just realized something. So I said that these rows were about 20 feet, maybe 25 feet, the length of it. But if I counted and I only planted and I only laid down 25 seeds per row, and if I planted 6 inches, then that would only be 10 to 12 and a half feet. But it seems like a lot more than that. The row seems a lot more than 12 and a half feet. Maybe I just spaced my seeds too far apart. That's all right. Oh yeah, so I in between the sunflowers that Ona had laid about 2 weeks ago, where there were spots, where there were empty spots, I just made a little divot, and I'm gonna plug that in with some seeds. All right, this is taking me way too much time. Let's cover those seeds. That was so much easier today than it was the other day when the soil was sopping wet. Oh, it's a eucalyptus rose. Go show it to the camera. Show it to the camera. Yeah. Got it. So Remington makes these eucalyptus roses. He'll get a stem of eucalyptus and he'll just like run his hand down it and strip all the stems, or strip all the leaves, and it turns into this little cute little green little eucalyptus rose. So nice. He always makes them for me. It's pretty messy, but it's all right. All right, so I did decide to go one last row, to do a bottom row on this, just because there were so few weeds that it was easy for me to clean up. So I just like drug the hoe, made a line, and just ripped right through the weeds. I'm just gonna trample over each of these rows, press them down. Gotta have fun. So I just planted that final row. I counted 29 seeds that I dropped. I just realized that that one green area that you see right here, you can see a break of the where it's like cleared out from here and then over there. So on the other side of the green is where I weeded the other day and thinned out the sunflowers and zinnias. Gosh, I'm out of breath. So the grass area, that's all the weeds that are left in this probably about 100-foot bed. And the rest of the bed isn't as bad. On the other side, on the south side of the farm, it's not as bad because the sunflowers and the berries are sowed pretty heavily down there, so there's not much room for weeds. So that will be the next area that I work this week to thin out. Thought I was recording.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. All right, so we're done. We're done for the day. We've got a lot done. Ona tilled a lot. He covered a lot of drip line, and I got some sunflowers planted. So I got about 100 of the sunflowers planted. I planted some amaranth. Oh, there's a sprinkler. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, there's no has been spraying my phone the whole time.
Hi!
Remington gave me this piece of ice. I'll probably just put dirt on my face doing that. Did I put dirt on my face?
Yeah.
You got mud on my face now?
You've had mud on your face.
Have I? You
Yeah.
never tell me. Okay, so yeah, it's getting pretty hot. We're just waiting on the sprinklers right now to water the top row with the rest of it. So, so that's it. We've been out here for quite a few hours probably.
Banana.
We got a lot done. Our family work day on a Friday. So here comes the sprinkler again. So this weekend. Oh my gosh, bad idea. Bad idea. So Friday, today is Friday. Tomorrow, Saturday, of course, goes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Sunday is my first market, or it's the first day of Turlock Market that I'll be doing. It's been going on, I think it started in May. They asked me in May if I could do it from May till October, and I was not able to because I had other things going on, and I wasn't confident in my what I thought my harvest was going to be at the house to be able to make enough arrangements to sell there. So I asked my flower friend Lauren, I asked her to take, if she could take May, and she took May for me. And so now that it's June, I'm going to be doing June through October. And here comes the sprinkler again. I'm not going to make the same decision I made last time. Oh, it's higher now. Oh my gosh. Ah. Don't learn. Don't learn. So I forgot where I was at. But anyway, so Sunday's the first day of the market. I've been harvesting a little bit all week and putting it in the cooler to prepare for Sunday to have enough flowers to make arrangements to sell there. My flower friend Lauren said that she brought about $20 arrangements, and she sold out. She sold out the first week, and then the second week, which was last week, she had 3 left. She sold all but 3. And so that's a good sell. That's a good market. I'll do the same. I will try and bring 20, and I will make them $20 arrangements, and we'll see how I do. And yeah, so that's gonna be every Sunday from here on out. Here comes the sprinkler again. I'm running from it. Thanks for following along, and we're glad you're here. I hope that you're gaining some knowledge and desire to get your hands in the earth and start growing things. So yeah, take care, my flower friends, and remember, keep your hands dirty. I got my hands clean today because I wore gloves. I don't want to get bit by bugs here.
It's time to make you lose. I don't wanna